got Curtis Jones autos. Chessa autos. You got McAllister, Leone, Addison Becker. You got Florian Wirtz Color Blast. Isak Prismania. FTW. Yeah, I'd do that, bro. Appreciate you, FT. Oh, appreciate you, Ben. Letting me know. And then there were two. FT, appreciate you, brother. And then there were two here, guys. Two, and we're ripping. Let me know, boys. Let me know. Somebody wants the final two spots, let me know. Boca Juniors and the rest of Liverpool with Florian Wirtz Color Blast, Isak Prismania here. And a Santa Claus sack full of autos. Two spots here, guys. Let me know, boys. Let me know. FT. I mean, 714 together. And what if we did 499? How's that? From 714. FT, I got you, brother. I can't even counteract you. You've been going in. Appreciate you, FT. Alright, I'm bumping it up for you here now. FT, just pinned it there for you, brother. Appreciate you. Just get this box out. Wait 1 second here, because I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Let's go, Pablo. Let me clean this sheet up. Delete. Let's combine all the spots here. Let me go print this out just so I can show everyone. Alright, let me just send the notification out. And go print it and get it from the printer real quick. Make sure everybody's in here. Ala, A-Dub, all your spots there. FT, all your spots there. A-Dub, just in time for the rip. Just in time for the rip. Let me get thumbs up. 90 pulls, got you there. Victor, got you there. Who am I? Got you there. You get thumbs up, and we're ripping. FT, sounds good, boys and girls. Just tag Ron. Master. Alright, let's just get into these packs up here. And of course, we got a YouTube ad as we get into the rip. Nestor, just in time for the rip, brother. Alright, let's go. Pulisic, Etike, we got blue here. Talesman and Mbappe here. That's pretty fire. Signs, Kunde. Jin Sub Park going to Hyundai Motors here. the start we were looking for. On a Lewis there. Check this out here. Franjo, Sebastian. Rookie soccer ball, Giovanni Leone. One of Liverpool others here. So what we got here? Might be Cutter Talesman. Center stage. Not numbered. Santiago there on the center stage. I actually have one of those center stages be a green. And these packs are just not working right now. That's great. That's great. That's great. The present packs are glued. We got Wave here. Rookie Silver. Rigorous. Samuel, Anton, Wallace, Jan on the Pulsar there. Cadiz, Palacios, Silver. Where's our auto at? Christian Mawisa on the Silver. And Jules Conde. Going on Barca others here. We got Aqua Ice. Costa, Joan 6. Laser. Miguel Medintel. German on the base. Dero Bacola. Maximo Arajao. On the teal here. It's a 99 first on print there. Peter Bastoni. Pulsar Zikovic. Camara, Ragaloni, Camara, Fireworks, Taram, Orador, Christos, Oscar, and Maximo ending us off there. Arayao, Moonking Yam, Soccer, Border, Jan Orel. CJ on the base, Songi, Hoku on the rookie silver there, Hamjalad, and Rodrigo. Oh, this we got purple dual auto. Dual purple auto out of the first box. Joey, Pepe, De Jong on the base. Okay, Florian, Thuram, Sommer. That is purple auto to 10 here. Mika. Green, teal to 99 here. Alexander Gonovin. Guana AS Monaco. Oh my god, is this what I think it is? Oh my god, no way. Oh my god, got me again. Vanderson. Came out last case and I thought it was Mbappe. That forehead just gets me. Seems like it's a Monaco box. That's sick. If they sit, they hit. Let's go, FT. Rafinha out the back. Ayub, Alvaro, Tete, Pedro on the base. Marlon Freitas. And Fracto Alejandro. Followed by Pedro, Jin, and Joaquin Mojica. We got blue. Jordi. Mauro on the base. Enjoy. Luka Modric. Lamine Camara on the silver here. How's your Fermin Lopez? Gonna Barca others here. 76 on the print there on the blue to 199. Laser, Lorente, Curtis Jones, Fratesi, Valverde on the laser here. Pedro, Zacara, Conte, Igor on the base, Maximo, Costa, Lopez, and Ezekiel. Red here. Theo, Marlon Freitas, Jan. Center stays, Dongni, Rios, Ivan, and Ty on the bases in the back. Mbappe base, Mason, Seguin, Curtis Jones going to Liverpool here. Liverpool others smacking here. The red color match to 149, 91 on the print there. Wanna beat my lover, wanna beat my lover. Santos. Giannis on the base. Kimmy. Robin Lemorne on the silver. Pulsar Rossi. Camavinga, Canales. Jimenez on the base. And Keyword. Show me Mangas. Show me Color Glass. Dominic. Allison. Ismael. Borja. Jefferson. Colorado. Everton. Arajao. Maddie Camara. Tejon, Ansu Fati, Mateo there. Our blue. Alan Varela going to FC Porto here. Conde, Andrich, Arsens, Franjo on the base, Bobson, Ardon, Sorloff, Alessandro Bastoni. Gonna enter Milan here. Oh my god, wow. How's your Lamine on the fractal, silver fractal here? A-Dubs. A-Dubs. Chipping away. Not a silver auto, I don't think. Santos, Kim, Knopf, Pablo, Ryan, Anj, Jeonju Choi, Dejan Citizen there, Pachuca, yes, Monaco, Birdcat on the silver there. All I need is a world tonight. Aqua to 99, Foti, Van Bolen, Samu, Matis, Antonasis, Georgino, Gregoris, Victor Guzman on the laser, Castellanos, Edinson, Iker, Osamin Idrisi. Buena Pachuca here. Insane jump, you, yes, definitely late. Cuenda, Balde, Pau, Massa, Rubin, Pavlich, Benjamin, Almada, Chevio on the prism there. Taid, Allen, and Eder Militiao. Caponi, Ayon, Coach, Griezmann, McAllister, Dumfries, Soccer, Carroll here. Stones, Milos, and Silver, Jenny Katamo there. Aqua to 99 silver auto here. Veerman, Pepe, De Jong, I'm assuming silver auto. Zaruri, Meti, Kimi on the base, Q-Song, Moreno, CJ, Everton, Arahao to 99. It is an auto here. How's your Lucas Vasquez? Going to lever here. Lever, Cuse, and others there. I hope that is numbered center stage. David. Pile's pissing me off right now. Get these in. Robin Prism on the Pedro. Zeballos, Oliver, Courtois. Zeballos on the base there. Center stage, Taquin, Rafinha on the base, Tape, Pavlis, and Kavi. Had a Vanderson auto to 10 here. Sensational purple auto out of the first box. Alamine silver. Nothing too crazy though. Fermin blue. Nothing too crazy yet. Looks like we're starting to heat up here. Jordy. Hugo. Kanji. Arthur on the base. Going to Botafogo. Alexei. Alexander on the base. Takum. Nicolo. Takumi. Elias Montiel going to Pachuca. And Magnus. Aklichu. So 125 going to AS Monaco, others there. If they sit, they hit. Junior, Costa, Fermin, Ludwig Rossi, Kong on the laser there. Gila Togni, Sun Choi, Balerde, and Lewa on the tailsman there. Red here, Ezekiel, Rio, Castani, Massa, Nuku, Simone, Milton Delgado on the base, Sergio Ramos on the base, Trent on the base, Alonso Aceves, and Yusuf Fofana for the AC Milan, followed by Fasundo there. Ivan Moreno, Jin, Brown, Baina, Sala, Enrique, Silver, Georgian, going to Flamengo there, Prism, Kim, going to Dejan, Mustard, Amine, Frank, George, and Mark on the base there. Ivan, William, Ferran, Gavi, Fireworks, Rogelio, Connor Gallagher on the base, Addison Becker, Peter Sukic, Prism Archer, going to Botafogo there, Alessio, Florian, and Lamin Camara. Guess I'm not as sharp as I thought. Alfonso, Ritsu, Giovanni Cuenda, Bastoni, Caro, Luis Arajao, Enrique McRyan here on the soccer border, Darrow on the base, Alvaro, Hedman, Carlos, and Christos Mouzakitis on the silver. Gonna Olympiacos. Edmund, Gregory, Luca, Moon, Zachary on the base. Gonna AC Milan, Cardoso, Matorati, Cadiz, Robin Vans, Prism, Kiro there, gonna Paok. Our Aqua, Luka Modric, gonna AC Milan here. To 99, 56 on the print there. That's pretty fire. That is pretty fire. Tez, Pipe, Casado, Danny Olmo, Hubil, Lau, Long Park, Mawisi, and Fearless Sergio Ramos there ending us off. Oh, Hammer, appreciate it, brother. Beltran, Bajoya, Rio, Timothy Weah, Camavinga, Canales, Jacob Bonaporto on the silver, and Tete on the red Guanapanaticos. Let's go, Elu. Skip to my Elu. And surprise me only in my life. I have Telsman, Kofane, Telsman, Jonathan Burkett, Kim on the base, Chevo on the base, Sergio Canales, Laser, Wilson. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Hey, let's go. Pepe, Arahao, Luca, Porton, Donde, Flecken, Aceves, Trey Alexander, Red Rookie, Ryan Flamingo, on a PSV there. Alan Bautista going to Pachuca on the red. So 149 there, 147 on the front. Almost bookend there for Pachuca. A young coach Suarez, Pio Freitas, Jan Antasosis on the silver, Manuel Akanji on the prism there, Ramos, Delgado, Mario Gila, and Togni. What did I miss? Massa Trubin, Caponi, Forlarian on the tailsman, Giannis, Kim, Cheek, Pulisic, Gianluca Prestiani going to Benfica here. Gonna speed through this real quick. Soccer, Hugo, Takumi, Alexei, Silver, Jonathan Burkett there on the fractal. Fotis, Federico, Samuel, Pedro Pedraza on the prism there. The Bios, Wiley, and Obrador on the silver. Going to Benfica. Pegao, Santiago on the base. Don't need that mixing up. Do not need that mixing up. Camavinga on the laser. That's a pretty sick laser. Carlos, Kongi, Dean. On the purple, Ricardo Pepe going to PSV. So 49 there, 26 on the print. No vet base besides obviously Lamine. But all inserts, all silvers, do shit. Silva. James, Carlos Moreno on the fractal there. Kimmy. Sudakov on the soccer border there. Well, Eric, if you want like a stack of base or something like that, I mean, then can definitely get that to you. Froholt, Ronald Lamine on the base there. Etike, Luca on the silver. Matej on the prism there. Allen, Matia. Oh, sounds good, brother. Sounds good. Oh, we got white laser to 25 here. Ayon, Coach Suarez, Federico, Cabral, Lino, Kenny, Carlos on the regular laser. Gotta skip through the white laser really quick. Perez, Pierre, Christos, and our white laser rookie going to Liverpool. Oh my God, that is massive right there. Rio Angumoha. That is freaking fire to 25 here. That is fire. Who's got Liverpool here? Oh, FTW. Let's freaking go, brother. Let's go, FT. How's your Rio? We take little Rio action. Oh, Massa. Turbini, Skiponi, Griezmann on the silver tailsman here. Antoine, Samuel, Leao, Massa on the prism there. Leandro and Alan Bautista on the base. Ruben, Samu Balde, Connor Allison, Peter Sukic, Bastoni Tejo Jin on the soccer border there. Eder, Iker, Edison, and Ritsu on the silver. Super blurry. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. The camera. The auto here. Diaz. Nah. Fotis on the base. Caro, Arajao, Luca, Moni, Valentin, Bamba, Isaac. Our purple Leandro Paredes here on the purple auto here. Ivan Perisic going to PSV here. Vidis, Cabi, Corticio, Hugo, Vangelis on the Fearless there, Mateo, Santiago, Coque, Pedro on the Prism there, Mojica, Gonzalo, and Ivan there. Jean, Rafinha, Tape, Florian, Toram, Jan, Mika, Jeremy, Pierre, Jude Bellingham, Silver, Joaquin Mojica here, and Alan Varela on the color match blue here. Collins, Trincao, Bierman, Pepe, Fireworks Tete here. Alvaro, Tete, Pedro on the base, German on the laser, Dia, Alan Varela, and Enter there. Foku, Arahao, Diogo, Angel, center stage, Chang Jun Lee there, Choi, Purvis, Luca, Biancan Song, Victor, Vinny Jr. on the base, Borja Signs on an FC Porto to 125 there. Maura, Rashford, Pedri, Lorente, Curtis Jones, Fratesi, Silver, Purvis, Zikovic on the Prism, Gustav, Vanderson, Virgil, and Angel Gomez there. Last pack of the first 4 boxes here. Green rookie, Burkhead, Jenny, Des, Talesman, Hugo, Etikene, Theo, Marlon, Vian, Yanis, Federico, Miguel, Shaibi, and Adam Nezda 7 on a Panathinaikos. Keep calling him Panathinaikos. Out of here. Oh yeah, those are the first 4. Well, I just showed one now. There. So wherever my box cutter. Yeah, there was I think 2, if I'm not mistaken, in the first 4. Pepe, Rojo, Arajao, Griezmann, Callister, Dumfries, Cabano, Vitinho on the throwback for Botafogo, Velasco, Corona, Franco, and how's your Patanicos? On the orange, skip to Malu. How do you do? So 125 there, 112 on the printage. You got invested money. Miguel, Fares, Elias, Ryan, Lamine on the base there. Hopefully that's a sign. Hopefully that's a sign. Adam, Nicolas de la Cruz, Kirill, soccer border, Johnny Cardoso. Is he related to the Spaniard Cardoso? Actually, no, I'm thinking about WNBA. Nothing huge, nothing crazy big. Rashford, James on the base, Birdcat, Katamo, Tomori, Fofana, Oblak, Pio on the prism there. Wrong pile. Vanderson, Virgil, Angel, and Federico on the base there. Oh, we got Pink Power here. Pink Power. Vinny, Base, Gustav, Sergio, Maura, Rashford, Alvarez, Gagpo, Nicolo, Hakan, Laser, Angel Gomez, Leto Guzman, Pink Power, gonna Botafogo here. Martins here. It's a 75, 58 on the print. Pedri, Poku, Arajao, Nacimiento, Danilo, Facundo, Saul, Philip on the prism there, Songi, Enner, Allen, and Min Son on the prism flashback silver there. That is actually fire. Not numbered, but that's fire. Angel Estrada, Namdi, Francisco De Jong, Mateo, Marco Pubel on the soccer border there. Jeremy, Pierre, Jude, Dia, and Pedri on the silver there. That's pretty fired. Flip on the laser. Header on the base. And Giacomo Raspadori on the teal ice there. 37 on the printer. Oh, we gotta heat up here. Oh, we got silver auto. No rookies there. No rookies there. Brian Aguirre leading us off. Miguel Merentel on the base. I mean, on the blue. Botafogo. First auto going to Botafogo. How's your Chris Ramos? Made your career after switching teams up. Center stage, Gavi, Vega, Ezzy, Everton, Arahao, Idrissi, Rodrigo, Arteaga, Camara, Bobson, and David. Adonis, Ardon, Sorolov, Barrios, Arcia, Dominguez, Diogo Costa. They're going to FC Porto to 125. He's not. Leon on the emerging, Bonmel, Balde, Batista, Militao, Cavani, Martins, and Virgil on the laser there. Vivi, Spao on the base, Massa, Antonini, Lorenzo, Jorginho, Gregoris, Diat, Leandro, Cristois, Mandas, Mateo Gavia here going to AC Milan. Lagani, Acaluche, Milos, Pierre, Eyon, Coach, Suarez, Mike, Thiago, David, Hancock on the silver, and Archer on the prism there. Base out of the way. Rafinha on the prism there. And Talesman Jude Bellingham there. Alan Bautista on the base. Marcus, Jan, Alvaro on the base. Rossi on the soccer border. Aguiloche, Milos, Pierre, Mangas, Rafinha on the silver there. Ismael, Borja, and Conde. Oh, double purple action here. Purple auto. Purple poster. Vintage, Tete, Pedro, Choi, Esteban, Matia on the base. Allen. Zacatau, Corona, rookie Santiago has going to Olympiacos here. On the purple. Purple auto, Mario Yepes going to AC Milan here. 21 on the print to 25 there. On the table. Riley, Santos, Kim, Wahi, Gregors, Luca, Marcos, Curtis, Joey, Forrest, Elias on the base, and Franco on the base there. Mande, Cetron, Costa, Frites, Pio, Freitas, Medientel, Federico, Angel Gomez, Virgil, Milton Delgado on the silver, and Matthews Martins on the blue here. One on the print there. Oh, we got Manga. We got Manga. We got Manga. What do we think it is, chat? Who do we think it is? Sergio Ramos, Delgado, Claudio, Rashford, Pedri, Poku. What do we think that manga is? Pavlich, Megan, Archer on the laser there. Who can it be? Who can it be? Oh my God. Sunny, Sunny, Sun. Youngmin Sun on the manga here. Gonna A freaking dubs. Let's go, brother. Wow. That is fire. He has one of the nicest mangas, in my opinion. That is absolute fire right there. A dub, A dub. Congratulations, brother. Wow, that's fire. Let's go. Now we're just due to heat up from here on out. Luca, Arajao, Diogo, Estrada, Namindi, Almada, Griezmann, McAllister, Aceves on the base, Flecken, George, and Alejandro Balde going to FC Barca. Others to 125. Mine, Fran Gonzalez, Pepe, Dumfries, Cubano, Adam, John Oblak on the silver, and De Jong on the prism there. Okay. What you niggas do? Rango. Angeloche, De Jong, Rafinha, Tape, De La Cruz, Caro, Tomori, Fofana, Mateo, Brian Aguirre on the base, Arteaga, and oh wow, that's a nice red. How's your Jude Bellingham to 149 here? 2 on the print there. Fractal, Gavi, Cortizo, Larson, Oblak, Alvarez, Capo, Philip on the soccer board over there, Rodrigo, Idrissi, and Garcia there. Damn. Ignacio Junior, Costa, Lopez, Varela, Angolo, Danilo, Julian Alvarez on the silver. Trincao on the prism. Castellanos, Bamba on the base, and Isaac ending us off there. Frank Ribery on the flashback. Torres, Gavi, Grimaldo, Massa, Nuku, Simeon, Baina, Mateo, Brian Aguirre, Arteaga on the base. Where's she at? Closest single. Diamande on the orange here to 125. Orange kaleidoscope here. There we go. Let's see. Diaz, Noff, Mosada, Henrique, Savarino, Lautaro on the soccer border there. Rodrigo, Idrissi, Garcia, kaleidoscope, Matias Zaccagni. Going to Lazio here. Just have to clean this up, got too many base cards. Oh, we had orange and green there. No big flamingo yet. Yeah, Gav. Ooh, that was close. Solo out on the teal here. And auto here. Edinson Cavani going to Boca Juniors on the auto. On the prolific auto there. Borja, Kunde, Andres, Varela, Curtis Jones, Virgil, Torres. I have Gomez on the prism. Fearless Latagro. Featherweight Franjo. Kenny. Hubil. Kim on the silver there. Ezekiel, CJ, Carlos, and Song there. Oscar, Arajao, Luis Arajao, Luca, Moni, Florian, Alessandro Conde on the blue here. Carlos, Costa, Joan, Patrick, Rafael, Sukic, Bastoni, Gustav on the laser there. Edman, Alvaro, Darrow, Lamin, Talesman, PSV there. Reguez, Diomande, Dirty, Leal, Gallagher, Becker. Trent Silver, Cabral on the orange. Sebastian, Kim, Wahi, Kenny. Lorente on the prism. Tchouaméni, Mawisa. Rafinha, Kunde, Ivanich, Federico Cabral, Lino, Camavinga, Timothy Weah, Rio on the base, Magnus on the teal here. And Gregory Mamardavashvili here going to Liverpool. On the silver penmanship to 199 there. Santos, Science, Nuku, Simon, Baina. Soccer border Zachary. Francisco Maura on the rookie silver. Gabriel Alfonso. Akanji, Mark, Alonso, and Trent here. When is... Oh, appreciate it. When is the give? What do you mean never give away cards, brother? Tahoro. Archer on the base. Flip. Vanderson on the laser. Marco Milton. Sergio. Nathaniel Brown. And then they skip. Pedro, Man, Topic, Valentin, Hanko, Norman, Silver, Curtis Jones, Valelde, Choi, Brian Aguirre going to Boca Juniors here on the wave. Beltran, Soccer Border, Moon Kwan Kim. Fearless, Paredes, Lewa, Christian, Zalakis, Leone, Bisek, Tauro, Zarori, Alexei, Orange, Sergio Canales going to Monterrey. Vinny on the fireworks. Anastasio, Giordino, Rivers, Pavlich, Herman, Carlos, Yusuf Fofana on an AC Milan on the color match red there. Emergent there. Martins, Choi, Dejan, Tataninkos, Cadiz, Bacola on the base, Costa, Joan. Alessio Ayub on the blue. Oscar Pan, Bobson, Daryl on the laser, CJ Moreno, Songi, Götze on the flashbacks. Alexei, Courtois, Torres, Ceballos, Nuno, Mateo Gavia. So 125 here. Lewa, Kufane, Vaina, Sala, Beltran on the prism there. Bajoya, Goncalves, Grimaldo, Danilo, Pelistri, Saul, Hongi, Alalcon, Pedraza, Park, Purple, Santiago, Hezi here. Sensational autos. How's your Roberto Mancini here on the orange auto there? Thought it was going to be a regular orange there. Going to Lazio here. Lazio's having themselves a break. Junior and Diogo there. Frankie de Jong on the soccer border. Conate, Eagle, Arda. Mele Alfonso on the silver. Fermin, Fofana, Oblak, Julian, Rossi on the prism, and Mbappe on the base. Pedro, Dennis, Mario Godste on the prism flashback orange here to 25 there. 13 on the print. That's sick. Daniel Brown, him, Ivan, Gianluca, Adam, De La Cruz, Desipov, Tomori, Laser, Alvaro, Bully, Greenwood, Giacomo Raspadori on Atletico Madrid to 99 here. Borja, Ismail, Addison, McAllister, Denzel, Cabano, Jean, Weah, Jimenez, and Mbappe silver there. Conde, Andrich, Griezmann, soccer board, Alejandro Grimaldo, Nuno, Christian, Pio Base, Kaleidoscope, Almada. Kimmy. Not what I wanted to do at all. Rossi, Zurich, Dominic, Massa on the prism. Please stay in the pile. Thank you very much. Fran, Amine, Tai, Ansu Fati, Gwenda, Perisic, Gomez, Arthur, Vinny Jr. on the red here. Nice little red here. Eddie, Alvaro, Melton, Ela, Emergent Rada, Casado, Omo, Edmund, Chavo, Davi, Kim on the base. Gaston, Pedro on the silver, Tomori on the blue. Pedro, Mates, Nas, Giannis on the prism there, and Alexei there. Beltron, Ozun, Boya. Trying to go this as fast as possible, guys. Leone. What? Thomas out of how here? That was a quarter of out of how. Going to Benfica here. Benfica's having this also break as well here. And Panathinaikos. How's your Tete on the auto there? Prolific auto Tete. Let's go, Ala. Nazaruri on the soccer border there. Mata, Magnus, Milos, Pierre. Arahao on the silver. Suarez, Pepe. Rojo on the base. Martin. Nuku. Paredes, Manda, Emergent. Bio. Silver emerging there. Antonini, Skiponi, Aeon. Coach. Massa. Fares on the laser, base. Bamba, Isaac, Samu, Arahao in the base, Akanji silver, and Kim on the prism. Pink power to 75, Fotis, Ayanandis. Going up sporting here. Right? That's what we need. Nice little color blast out of here. Turam. Montoro. Ezekiel on the soccer border. Carreras. Palacio. Hola en cámara, Bacolo, La Miña Mala on the tailsman here. That is fire. What a World Cup he's about to have. Where it says spin till I'm radioactive. Santiago Mele to 99 here. Juana Monterrey. Ezekiel Leao. Becker, Soccer Bordeaux, Frederick Arnes. Mojica. Center stage, Gaston Dogny. That would be numbered. Andreas. Lucas. Alarcon. Park. Oh my god! Bang, 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 baby. Lamine on the red there. Half a color match. Half a color match on Laminis. Retake that for sure. Emergent there. Hey, Dubs. What do we think about that, brother? We definitely like it. We definitely like it. That's Fanen, Heinrich, Silver, Fratesi, Jao, Rego on the Prism, Renate, Arda, Mele, Rahao, Flamingo, Pulisic, and that's probably the first Pulisic I've seen here. Mbappe, Pedro, Zakira, Arden, Jashari on the blue here. Fares, Obrador, Oscar, Wallace, Giannis. Wow, rookie pack right there. Danilo on the laser. Salesman, Ricardo, Pepe here. Costa. Pio on the base. Milton Jimenez on the base. Sergio Canales. Mendy. Sergio Canales. And red Solarian Balaguin. Going on Monaco here. Final two boxes here, guys. Final two boxes. Again, I appreciate every single one of you hopping in here, having some fun with me today. Appreciate you guys being patient. Oh, let him know, Jay. We had a Lamine red so far. Min Sun Manga. On our last two boxes. Oh yeah, there was a nice Rio. Where is it? Did I put it here? It was honestly not too long ago. Where's Rio? Where's Rio? put them. When I do the recap, I'll show you that Rio. It was a nice Rio, actually. Yeah, I think it was an orange. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I appreciate you, Eric. Look at Eric. Oh my god, double manga! Double manga! Double manga! Oh my god! Oh my god, this has to be a banger. Please be a freaking banger here. No, I was gonna sweat it out to the end, but you know what, guys? F it. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Give us a banger. Give us a banger, boys and girls. Come on, Panini. Who do we think it is, chat? Who do we think it is? Who can it possibly be? Arda Guller on the Manga Gorna Bellingham Arda spot here. Let's freaking go here. Who's got Arda? Who's got the Bellingham? Who's got Belly? Royal freaking flush. If it sits, it freaking hits. Let's go, man. Wow, that's nasty. And I've only seen it go up. I've only seen it go up. Royal flush. That is fire. How's your double manga? How's your double manga? Imagine they throw us a color blast. That'd be crazy if we get color blast here too. Costa on the base. Got an orange. Oh my god. Pau Cabrasi. On a Barcelona. Others here. Royal flush, brother. That's fire. And that spot sat and it sat. Oh my god. You know what's crazy too, Jaren? On Tuesday, I had separated that spot, Arda Guller, for somebody, and he didn't want to lock it in. Wow, that's crazy. If Steve is in the room, I know he's pissed. Sukic on the base, Pavlich on the silver, and Malik Tillman. Bro, insane. I just realized that's Arda Guller. That was the only spot I was like willing to separate, and I separated for him. And he asked for the refund. Bro, that would have been crazy too. Damn, Steve. If you're in the room, Steve, my bad, bro. I'm sorry. Oscar Ozun out of Yao. Let's get through this red base. Oh, Mbappe there. Alex McAllister going to Liverpool here. Alright, we're ending off pretty hot then. We're ending off pretty hot. Brett, you see that? We got two monsters. That could be green center stage or just a silver center stage. Flamingo, Mora, Lewa, Ofane, Kim, Zach, Soccer Ball, Luca, Morton, unnumbered center stage, basic center stage, Sergio, Milton, and Jacob there. It was always Prism, Jaren. It was always Prism. But I love this product. I love this freaking product. Mawisa. There's a Rio. Wea, Camavinga, Zolakis, Beltron, Cardoso, Pubil, Leon, Magnan on the silver, and Victor Froholt on the Prism there. Oh, please tell me that's green. Did I just see green? Okay, we got Groovy City. Groovy City. Give me a banging Groovy though. Canales, Rio, Castani, Moreno, Dumfries, Cuibano, Almada on the laser. Jersey. Okay, we take a little Florian groovy action here. We take a little groovy love. Taeyeon Jin, Brown, Santos, Setting, De La Cruz, Despov, Mangas, Aguiluche, and Franco Mastantuono. On the blue, going to Real others. I think we got the free breakdown already. Franco again. All Vepes. Troy Silver and Addison Becker on the Prism. Franjo. Montel. Rookie CJ Egan Riley. One of Marsella here on the red. Oh my god, I thought we had another manga. Santos, Kim, Wahi, Vaginis, Danilo, Amada on the soccer, Federico, Angel, Virgil, and Fearless, Luka Modric here. Costa, Jongi, Ivanovic on the Prism. Ismail on the silver. Okay. Laser Griezmann here. Songy on the base. Anner on the base. Alan Varela and Pepe going to Porto here. On the purple here. 18 on the Brent of 49. Christos, Oscar, Canuzun, Narahao, Montoro, Tete, Pedro, Oliver, Jude, and Zizou on the present flashbacks there. Damn, that was actually tight. Troy, Espetan, Luca, Griezmann on the soccer ball there. Gonzalo, Verde, Beerith, Borja on the silver. White laser here, followed by base auto. Lewa, Gofane, Pio on the base, Mojica, Alarcon, Arthur going to Botafogo on the white laser to 25. Samuelino going to Flamengo on the auto here. Wallace Yan on the base, Giannis, Sebastian Santos on the prism, Mele, Igor, and center stage going to Elias and Frankfurt there. Clean this up real quick before we get to this last box. Hezzy, Bina on the base, Monsala, Henrique, Ceballos, Torres, Courtois, Alexander Mangas, Adam Bautista on the silver, and Richard Rio is going to Benfica here. Arthur, Rossi, orange, Facundo Pelistri, and purple auto going to Pachuca and Juan Arango here. 23 out of 25 there. Alvarado, Hanko, Norman, Kim on the soccer border, Lamin Camara, Bacola, Betereme, and Maura on the silver. Full base, Palacios, Herrera, Prick, Casado, Omo, Kim, Valentin, and Silva on the prism there. From the back, center stage, going to Monaco there. CJ, Carlos Moreno, Son, Gomez, Torres, Gavi, Massa, Nuku, Simeon, and Ronald Araujo on the prism there. La Joya, Gonçalves, Matas on the base. Laser, Luka Ivancic. Rafinha on the purple here to 49. 13 on the print there. We got blue to end it off here. Mates, Dominic. Casado, Kimchi, Pulisic. Mbappe, Pedro, Zakaria, Konate, Mattia, and Manuel Akanji going to Inter Milan. Others here on the blue. Do a little quick recap. And I gotta get off Akanji, Pelistri orange, Arango, Pachuca, Benfica blue, Botafogo white laser, Porto purple, Riley on the red, blue Real others, Liverpool groovy, McAllister Liverpool, Cabarsi, Barca, Miguel, Chris Ramos on the silver, Botafogo, Atletico, Sunny Sun have a break, Botafogo on the pink power, Cardoso, Patanicos on the orange. Oh, there's that Rio I was talking about. I was asking about Rio earlier. Yeah, white laser to 25, Derek. 19 on the print there. Let's go. Yeah, bro, I said it was a fire. It was a fire Rio. I couldn't find it, but there it was. Adam Borja on the orange. Allen, Leandro Paredes, PSV Pepe, Gianluca, Pachuca on the red, Panathinaikos, Luka Modric, AC Milan, 49, Fofana, Araujo, Vasquez on the leather skin auto, Idrissi Pachuca, Lamine on the fractal silver, Lorella, Curtis Jones, Fedmin, Barca others, Golovin, Araujo, Park on the blue, Jashari, Costa on the orange, Gavia Milan, Yepes Milan, Olympiacos, Botafogo, Barca others orange, Jude Guller 8, Sporting on the orange, Lazio orange, Paok, Cavani on the auto, Conde, Barca others, Botafogo Cabral, Aluche, Brown, Canales on the orange, Fofana Milan, Gavi Olympiacos, Gavia AC Milan, Gosde Frankfurt, Gasparordi, and that Godse is to 25. Gaspardi 49, Hesse Olympiacos, Tomori, Araujo, Sotis, Lamine Telsman, Santiago Mele, Florian red, Vinny on the red, Rafinha on the purple, to 49, 13 on the print, Lamine there, 96 on the print to 149, Lino auto, Pepe, Panathinaikos auto, Lazio, Mancini auto, Liverpool, Mamardashvili auto, Perisic auto, and Vanderson auto going to Monaco. How's your double manga? Again, I appreciate every single one of you who hopped in here and rocked with me today. Definitely was a fun one. I'm definitely going to raid you guys into somebody fun. Gotta hop off here. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your day. Great start to your